Welcome back to NC Bass, and today we're on Lake Norman, 7-12 Tuesday tournament. It's a team tournament now. We're doing a little different, so I got my buddy Pearson with me. You know, 2 people in a boat, $10 entry, but it looks like we only got like 7 boats here today. And I guess the cold's scaring everybody off. It's still a 3 fish limit, but you need 1 kicker fish like always in these things. If you catch one over 3 pounds, you got a good chance to win. Looks like we got, well, maybe 8 or 9 boats. We don't have many. I don't know how many people's got 2 in a boat too, maybe a little bit more money, but there's not a lot of money up for grabs. It's freezing cold right now. I mean, it's like 34 degrees, but it's really windy. I think that's what scared everybody off. It's supposed to be like 14 plus mile per hour winds all day. Even right off the bat, it's already 11 mile per hour winds, which is high for early in the day. And you guys can see right there, full moon last night. Usually makes the bite tough, but could help the early morning bite, especially the first hour. If we catch one over 3, I'll be happy. I was thinking about running down and fishing in the cleaner water, and I still might, but the wind down there gets crazy. I'm probably gonna stay up here in the mud, try to catch them on moving baits in the wind. It might make the big fish bite. It's post frontal though, cold front just blew through. It could make it a tough day. I still got my hopes high. A lot of times when the north wind blows, it's northwest wind today, but really mainly a west wind. But when a north wind blows in the fall, a lot of times it makes those big fish pull up and feed. Might be a tough day on numbers, but hopefully we can catch them on moving baits. If we have 6 pounds, I'll be happy. Hopefully just catching fish, because this is post frontal. It could be really tough, but it's not too cold. Just stay out of the wind. It won't be too bad. Hopefully we can catch a fish. Let's see how it goes. Finally one held on to it. Gosh. He's a keeper, but he ain't huge or nothing. There's one. I don't know why the camera is just turning off by itself. It's been doing that the last couple of times. On a little swim bait. That's a close to 2 pounder there. We'll take him. On that Ned head, right bait's prototype, tungsten. I could feel every bite. It's the 4th bite I've had on it. I finally got one to eat it. He's probably 2 pounds. We'll take him for sure. Cold day like today, I'm just glad to get some bites. He wasn't even near the edge. He was out 3 or 4 feet away from it. I'm telling you, they're pulling my bait down. They're just biting the tail of a tiny one. That big one ate it, that's why. I mean, I felt him bite it and let him have it for a second. Just had to catch up with him when he bit it. There he is again. Got him that time. Went straight under the boat, man. Tiny. 214, so we'll make sure we get a limit. That's what I'm missing right here. Little dink, we gotta call him out. This is why you get these cold tags, guys. Keep your hands dry. It's a lifesaver, even though the water's temp's still close to 60, but well, guys, I think I just missed those 2 fish catches. I just caught 2 dinks right here. Same spot I caught that first one. I think I missed them. I'm gonna throw the 8 rig through here so if I can't get another one. There's some bait on the graph. Fish. God! Oh, he's still on there. Felt like it come off for a second. Need net. Crankbait, you never know. Looks like a decent fish. 3 boats that fish this spot, guys, and we come through, get the leftovers. Big spot. Yes! Woo! That's why I fish the bridge even after 3 boats fish it. Look at that. That's what we needed. If he wasn't so skinny, he would be huge. Never too cold to fish. Everybody staying home and missing out. It's like a 2.7 pound spot. That's a giant. If he wasn't skinny, he'd be 3 pounds all day. That's an upgrade right there, guys. A lot of current coming through here. Baits and a fish off a snag. And he's tiny. Is that the one I just let go right there? Oh, he ain't gonna help. I'm telling you, every time I get hung up and pop it off, I catch a fish. That's how it was last week. Dink City, but we just need one more good fish and I'll be feeling really confident. Oh, we're in the right spot. There's a loon. Like the looks of that. There's obviously shad down there. If I don't catch the bird, which looks like, we'll run the rift. There's another one at the other bridge too, so I'm liking the looks of the bridges. There we go. I think it's very big. So I know I didn't drive all the way back here for nothing. That was like the third drop. Not gonna help. Oh, I thought he was huge, large enough though. Don't lose him, don't lose him. Yes. While I'm hung up, nice. I mean, he's fat. He's over a pound for sure. Nice one on the DD10. It's gonna be a good cold. Now we're sitting over 6 pounds. It's a good cold. Look at that, dude. That's why he's catching on the DT10. See that? He's got crawfish antenna sticking out of his mouth. Oh, yeah. That's what he's eating. The crawls are what they're eating. A lot of fish chasing shad, mostly spots though. Yes. He's gonna get one right there. Is it a cat? Or is it huge?
Yeah, it might be a catfish.
It rolled your line. I think it's a catfish. Catfish. Freaking stupid catfish. I seen your line when you said you lost the hook. That's what. He said it was a big one. He wasn't lying. Yep, keep the slime out of the boat like a 5 pound channel. I'm telling you though, they fight. Thought he had the one. Well guys, midday update. It's not too cold when you're out of the wind, but you guys can see back there, it's white capping back here in Mountain Creek. But we got one good largemouth. We're looking at like 6 pounds, which is my goal for today. I'm happy. The cold front really didn't turn the fish off, or the full moon, at least not yet. They're biting pretty decent. I mean, we're not catching a ton of fish, but we've caught a few. We just need one big kicker fish, like a 3-pounder. I'll feel really good about winning this thing. Not a ton of boats here today, but the guys that are here can fish. We're about to go back towards the 150 bridge area, back in the mud. I mean, this is a little same Mountain Creek, but it's cleaner than it is around Pinnacle area. But we caught more fish out there, and this wind will really push the fish on the main lake. I mean, I hate fishing when it's real windy, but that's when they'll bite moving baits, and we don't have to fish slow. Hopefully we can catch one more good fish. I feel really good. We got like 2 hours of fish. We just need one more kicker. Let's see how it goes. Let me know you had one. Fishing right after people, still catching fish. Ain't gonna help. Fish. Like he's big. Could be big though, I don't know. I might need the net. Oh. He's wrapped around. I can see why everybody's fishing the bridge. There's fish on it. He's a little fatty, but he ain't gonna help. Maybe one that fatness, but about double that length. Fish. Good one, I think. Can't tell in the wind. Probably not. God, he felt like he doubled up. Lost it. I ain't seen this fish yet. It's tiny. I thought that was a solid fish. I didn't think it was huge or nothing. I'm telling you, in this wind trying to, I mean, it's blowing. Pulling my boat, the fish, I was like, I was trolling the fish. I thought he was a little, thought he was bigger than that, that's for sure. That's where I was catching them this morning. They're small, it's largemouth. They shrink, man. I'm telling you, they shrink in a lot well. There's two decent ones right there. They shrink, man. I don't know if we got, I mean, he don't look 2.5 anymore. Oh, I'll be happy if we have 6 pounds. Like 2.5. 250. About 6 pounds altogether. Maybe not. Yep.
632.
Yes.
DJ Rand got the big fish.
Sweet. Winner.
Appreciate you guys coming, man.
Thanks, man. Well, guys, somehow got the win. Only had 632. We only had 13 boats here today, but somehow got the win. I mean, I thought we just had to cull one more fish out and we would have had it, but luckily it was tough for everybody. A lot of people said they caught a bunch of small ones, but we didn't win big fish, not even close. My biggest fish was only 252, and there was a 286 caught and a 302 caught, but nobody could get 3 decent fish together. Second place had 2 big spots and a small spot. We had 2 big spots in the smaller largemouth, but wasn't as small as theirs. We got lucky. 602, we only beat them by 0.3 pounds. It was cold out there. I mean, it was the wind. If you had the wind, it wasn't that cold, but I mean, the sun's not even really out. It's a little bit cloudy, and the wind is blowing really hard. I mean, it's a cold wind, but the lake's about to get good. I mean, the water temperature is about 59-ish right now. Back at Mountain Creek, it was like 56. I mean, that's about the perfect temperature to start cranking a lot, and they'll get on the rock. And they're probably already feeding on crawfish. I mean, these, as you guys can see, that largemouth had one in its throat. I mean, they're still feeding on shad too. I'm thinking by next week, the water's already clearing up a lot since last week. Last week it was still even just as muddy as when the flood first came, but now the water's starting to, it's still stained, but it's not that like chalky red clay color. It's starting to get cleaner, and especially like in the back of Mountain Creek, it wasn't even that muddy at all. I mean, in the backs of creeks, I'm sure the water, if we went to McCurry Creek, I bet it'd been clear. The water's clearing up. The bite's about to get good. If you guys are, I mean, I hate fishing when it's really, really cold, like below in the 20s it's cold, but if you can come out here and withstand the cold, you can catch the biggest fish of the year possibly, because these fish are fattening up, getting real fat, especially in the middle of winter time. Feels good to finally get a win. Probably be back out here on Saturday to do another tournament, a club tournament. It might rain on Saturday. If it's pouring down rain and 30 degrees, I'm probably not going to be here. But if the weather's not too bad, I'm probably going to fish that tournament. But thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.